I'm Sandy Immelman. I work for an MPO in the Helderberg area called Masikhule1. We deal with training in early childhood development, and we also mentor in the field, and we have up to 20 or 30 little ECD centers in the informal settlements around the Helderberg. And we also try and help them with capacity building. And to do this, we have a number of training programs in place, starting off with a basic training program. The basic training program is free for people to attend, and it runs over 5 days, and the women are taught early childhood development and stimulation and age-appropriate play. They also cover nutrition, hygiene, safety and security, and the women are taught how to make toys out of recycled items, things that they would have in their environment, so that they learn that they can make things and help the children to develop without having to go and spend a lot of money. We then realized that just the basic course wasn't sufficient, so we developed an advanced course. Our founder is a woman called Leanne Keat, who's an occupational therapist, so she's put these programs together with specific modules and aims in order to get the children into various age groups and then work with them according to what they need to be doing. And the advanced course helps the teachers. It runs over a 7-week period. It's one morning a week for 7 weeks. So in between, they can go and implement the things that they've learned and then bring feedback to the next class. And that really would enable them and empower them to be a teacher in an early childhood development center. Over time, we then realized that these women who had been running what we would have called creches, which were pretty passive, where people used to drop their children off to be cared for, and they were really just kept clean and fed, and then the mom would take them home again. Once we started introducing proper childhood development and stimulation and proper play, they developed into childhood development centers and started to grow, and eventually actually became businesses in their own right. And a lot of the women running these businesses had no idea of how to do that. So there were labor issues, human relations, and are employing people. They've got salaries, they've got school fees that they have to collect, all sorts of financial things that they need to understand. So we developed a business course, and that is specifically aimed at the early childhood development arena. And that is just once a year. We provide that, also free of charge. And the principals and the administrators of the childhood development centers can come to those and get skilled up so that they can actually run a sustainable business. The goal at Masikhule is to try, within 3 to 5 years, to get any of the ECD centers that we're working with to actually become independent, so they can get registered with the DSD. So we help with the capacity building that's required for that and help them understand what the processes are in order to do that. Once they're registered with the DSD, they can get a stipend, which makes them more sustainable. So within 3 to 5 years, we hope that they will be sustainable and completely independent and running, and we can then move on and try and help other schools in the area. Capacity building, of course, is part of what we do, and so we recently, in fact this year, just launched an early learning resource library, which is placed at one of the schools, and that is specifically to provide equipment and theme packs and resources for the teachers. So they can come every 2 weeks and collect what they need, take it back, use it in the school, and then bring it back to the library. Because a lot of them are really tiny, they don't have a lot of space, so their resources are minimal. Also, obviously, funds are a problem. To do a different theme pack every 2 weeks, when you're going to have maybe toys and games and puzzles and books and items related to that theme, is almost impossible. So now they can come once every 2 weeks, collect a bag with all the goodies. Our lady who runs the library gives them additional training and shows them how to use the different items in the bags, and off they go, and we're getting a lot of positive feedback from that. So our big goal for 2016-17 is going to be to try and put a mobile unit together, because these women often run the school with maybe 1 or 2 people with them to get away from the school once every 2 weeks. It's quite difficult, plus the funds of the transport, etc. So to be able to take the actual resources to them in the townships is one of our big goals. If you would like to find out more about what we do, find us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, and on our website. We're always up to date, and all the information is there. Thank you.